My go-to hors d'oeuvre for any party is mandoo. Super impressive, these are the Korean version of a pot sticker and will blow the pants off your guests. So join me and Blitz in the kitchen while I show you how to make my favorite Korean finger food. My name is Jay and this is BROIL LA. So to get started on the filling for our mandoo, the first thing we're going to want to do is to start with the aromatics. So to a food processor, I'm going to add a whole shallot along with a thumb-sized chunk of peeled ginger and about 6 cloves of garlic. Now you want to pulse these until the ingredients are finely chopped. You could chop this the old school way, but this will save you a lot of time. Next, add the aromatics to a pound of ground pork along with a 1/4 pound of crumbled firm tofu, a teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of soy sauce, a teaspoon of sesame oil, and a teaspoon of sugar. I'm also going to add 3 stalks of finely chopped green onions, whites included. Now if you want to do something a little different with your mandoo, you can add a little bit of chopped cilantro as well. Now you want to give this a really good mix so all the ingredients are well incorporated and the filling's done. So this is a mandoo wrapper. You can find it in the grocery store called pot sticker or gyoza wrappers, or you can just cut an eggroll wrapper into quarters. So before we start assembling these, we're going to need to make a glue to prevent these from just exploding everywhere when we cook them. Just take a spoon of flour and add a little bit of water. To assemble the mandoo, take a wrapper and put a little under a tablespoon of our filling in the center. With your finger, line one half of the wrapper with the flour slurry and fold the other half up, making sure to get any air out of the center before sealing. Depending on how you want to cook these, you can fold them a couple different ways. To fry, you want to simply fold in half. If you try anything fancy, you won't be able to see it when your mandoo comes out of the oil, and they might not cook evenly. If you want to pan fry, you can try adding pleats. And if you're going to steam, feel free to get a little fancy. Just press your finger in the center and fold the ends around, sealing the ends together with a slurry. So if you want to know a little secret to getting these done a little faster, too bad, there isn't one. So before we start cooking these, let's make a quick dipping sauce. So I'm going to be showing you how to make these 3 different ways. So to steam, boil a couple inches of water in a pot with a steamer basket and put each mandoo on a piece of wax paper so they don't get stuck. Steam with the lid on for 10 to 12 minutes until the skin is translucent and take out. So to pan fry, heat a couple tablespoons of vegetable oil in a pan over medium heat. Once the oil is heated up, add your mandoo in and pan fry for about 5 minutes until one side is golden brown. Reduce the heat to medium-low, add a 1/4 cup of water and cover for 8 to 10 minutes until all the water is evaporated. To fry, heat a good amount of vegetable oil in a pan over medium heat and fry your mandoo for about 5 minutes per side until golden brown. Now with these, you want to make sure you eat them as soon as they're cool to the touch, especially if you steam them. They're not as good cold. I remember making these all the time when I was younger with my mom and my sister, so I really hope you enjoyed this episode. Like and subscribe below, and let me know what your favorite hors d'oeuvre is in the comments. My name is Jay and this is BROIL LA.